Hey guys, and welcome to the video. So today I'd like to talk a little bit about mindset and the words that you use when you're trying to lose weight and how they might affect your results. So let's get into the video. So when you're trying to lose weight, it's really common to say or to hear, I've banned this, I've cut out this, I'm not eating this anymore, I've stopped this, I don't do this. And you hear it around sugar, I've banned sugar, carbs, I've stopped eating carbs, I'm not doing this anymore, etc, etc. And the problem with that is that these are all negative words. But more importantly, they're what we call away from language. And away from language is basically, you're here and you want to get to here. And you're basically talking about where you are at the moment, rather than what we call the towards language, is words we use pointing you towards where you want to get to. And the problem with that is it creates a negative mindset. Because you're focused and you're concentrating on where you are at the moment, it stops you visualizing and pushing towards where you want to get to. So it's really important to start using towards language. So words that are positive and don't use the negative connotations of goals you want to achieve. So what I mean by that is, instead of saying I've cut out this and using away from language, we say I've added this and using towards language. So you're not thinking about what you're cutting out, you're thinking about what you're including instead. So instead of say, oh, I'm cutting out carbs, you might say, oh, I'm thinking about including more protein in my diet. And what that does is it gives you something positive to work on. And instead of making you focus on what you don't want, it makes you focus on what you do want, and it pulls you towards your goal. The problem with away from language is that our minds concentrate on certain words in the sentence. So say, for example, you say, oh, I don't want to be fat anymore. It doesn't think about the don't and want and everything. It thinks about fat, and you're concentrating on being fat. Whereas if we use towards language, saying something like, I want to be fit, I want to be healthy, it's thinking about those words, fit, healthy. And it just makes it more positive, and it pulls you towards, like I said, the direction you want to go. So instead of thinking about excluding things in your diet, think more about including more things in your diet. And often including things will stop you thinking about those other things, and they'll start to reduce anyway. So think about including stuff like more vegetables, adding more protein into your day, including more fibre, including more colourful things, including more whole foods, things like that. And this creates an overall more positive mindset. You're thinking about what you do want, you're focusing on what you do want, you're focusing on your goal, you're focusing on where you want to be, without thinking about all those negative things, focusing on how you are, what's making you unhappy and stuff like that, which is not a good place to be. So a little exercise for you: write down on a piece of paper all your goals and change them from away from language to towards language. So it might have been, I don't want to be fat anymore, I don't want to be unhealthy, I don't want to eat bad food. Change it to, I want to be fit and healthy, I want to eat lots of vegetables, I want to be able to do this, I want to be able to do this, I want to be able to feel this way. And it creates that whole sort of motivation as well to try and pull you towards where you want to be. So I hope you enjoyed that video today, guys. Really simple and easy. Away from language, turn it into that towards language, make it positive, and you end up forgetting about all the things that are bad and thinking about the things that are good. So like, share and comment as always, and I'll see you in the next one.